Hi, everyone. My name is Ellen Linnihan, and I'm just reaching out to welcome both you and your child to my class for this term starting at Brookfield Central. So I just wanted to give you a little bit of information about me and hopefully get everybody excited about starting off the school year. So um, as I've mentioned, my name is Ellen Linnihan. I grew up in Waunakee, Wisconsin, which is just outside of Madison. And I did go to University of Wisconsin-Madison for my undergrad. Then I moved down to Tennessee after I got married and got my master's in English and in education at that time. In 2018, I received my national board certification for teaching and just renewed that actually last year. I'm certified to teach a number of different options here at Brookfield Central, including AP Lang, writing for college, a lot of the CAP courses that are offered for college credit, public speaking, lit and film, uh, and then also I could do creative writing, although I'm not teaching that this year. This is just a screenshot of the book that I had that came out. It's called Capturing the Classroom. And the reason I mention it, well, I'm very proud of it, but I also wanted to mention that I use a lot of video in my classroom, which is something that maybe makes me somewhat unique, I guess, in this day and age, that I use a lot of tutorials that will help students to grasp the material and be able to access it when they're ready for it and maybe to re-access it if they need to use it again. So it's kind of my thing that I do a lot in class. So I thought I would mention that. This is my family. Actually getting a sneak peek of the Christmas photo that nobody has seen yet. But anyway, this is my son, Michael. He will be in his fourth year at Northwestern this year. He's actually doing a fifth year next year because of the COVID situation. He's got another year of eligibility for swimming. This is my son, Sean, who just graduated from UW-Milwaukee with a digital studio practice degree. My husband, Patrick, we will be celebrating 33 years of marriage in November. My daughter Madison is a photographer, and also she manages social media for American Express Global Business Travel. She lives in Florida. And then this is my son Ryan, who just graduated from Harvard and is kicking off his computer science career with Microsoft out in California. Here, I thought this would be funny to share. This is a picture of myself and my not soon to be, very far off in the distant future to be husband at the time when I was the age of your children. I think this was actually my sophomore year of high school. So anyway, just thought it'd be kind of funny to share that. For extracurricular activities, I'm super involved with the Distinguished Young Women program. These are two of my girls who have represented Brookfield and now both have represented Wisconsin as well with the program. So again, the reason I mentioned this is because I infuse a lot of public speaking into my class because I think it develops a lot of great skills that kids are going to need in the real world. So this is a program that really focuses on that skill. And I think it's just a wonderful opportunity. If you're know of anybody who's interested, they can participate during their junior year of high school. These are my training buddies, my moral support. They're pretty much always by my feet at home. Luna is just turned 12, Cavapoo. This is actually my son's dog, Scout. And she is some kind of a tyrant that thinks she needs to control the neighborhood. And then Yankee is actually a golden doodle. He's just kind of a goofy, silly one. All right, so about the class. The Week at a Glance is really your go-to document, and I will send it out every Sunday for parents to be able to access this to see exactly what is happening in the classroom on any given day. So I'm just going to click on that super quickly so you can get a feel for what I'm talking about here. So if you take a look at the first week, I have it color coded because I have A day and B day classes. So the A day is pink, the B day is blue. And then when you look at the specific day, if there's anything that they need to do electronically, it'll be hyperlinked. Like for example, there is a tutorial here that I've created a video to help them to prepare for doing a rhetorical on demand. So it's something that we'll talk about in class, but then they have a video that they can access to prepare for the next class period when they're actually going to be writing one of these on demands. The textbook, we don't have physical copies anymore. We just have an electronic one, so it's linked in there. Videos that we watch, the Tim Urban is a video, we'll click on that. There's a Quizlet that's another student made previously, so they can have that. So it's kind of a day-to-day thing here. And then on the left-hand side, I try to set up things that are more ongoing, like the late work policy, the learning targets, my contact info. And then here is the daily attendance questions. So every day in my class, when we take attendance, they go up in alphabetical order and answer the question of the day. So the first day of class will be, what was the highlight of your summer? So they can see them ahead of time. If they have any fear of public speaking, trust me, they get super comfortable with doing this, that I don't think anybody ever looks ahead unless they're excited to see when joke day is going to be. But if they do and they want to know and be able to prepare, they can look ahead to see that. So I will say, when I send it out at the end of on Sunday, the following week will be updated. But as you can see, there are a lot of weeks listed here because it's just a copy of last year's full class. So I will update before I send it out to you on Sunday each week, but just know you can kind of get an idea of what's ahead, but I might have to tweak a little bit based on this year's actual conditions, snow days, in-service days, whatever. I might have to adjust just a little bit, but basically you can see the full year ahead and where we're going with it if you care to do that. Okay, so I'm going to go back to this one. The best way to reach me is through email, the school email. I do check it pretty frequently throughout the day. Occasionally I'll check it in the evening, but not super regularly. A lot of times something will come to, I'll see it on my phone and I don't necessarily respond to it until the next day. So if it takes longer than 24 hours, please reach out to me again. It's probably that I've just missed it. I got a lot of emails, got distracted, maybe saw something come through on my phone and meant to respond and then didn't when I got back to the computer. So please just have patience, reach out again. I'm not ignoring you. It's just we get a lot of emails. So this is the best way to reach us though. So that is linked right there for you. And that is it. I will send this out for you with the video link and the presentation all connected together. And if you have any questions, please let me know. I'm really excited about teaching your children, and I think it's going to be a great year. So have a great Labor Day weekend, everybody, and we'll see your children soon.